Compare to our integers, page 34. Share with me the basics of a number line. I mean, we're talking basic. Basics of a number line. Can you tell me, Joe? Okay, so which side of 0 are the positives? And then the negatives have to be to the left of 0, okay? What happens to the value of your digit the further to the right it is on the number line? Right, and consequently, further to the left, it would be less, right? Okay. Now, they go through a couple of terms on page 34. Opposites. Opposites in terms of integers. If we said, okay, what was the opposite of a positive 3? Negative 3. Okay. The opposite of a positive 16. Negative 16. The opposite of a negative 32. Positive 32. The opposite is just the positive or negative counterpart. Okay. Now, that's different from absolute value. Absolute value is what? Distance from 0 on a number line. So if I had absolute value bars surrounding a negative 4, how many places from 0 would you find a negative 4? Yeah, 4. Absolute value of a positive 12. How many places from 0 would you find a positive 12? 12. Not negative 12. 12. They don't care if it's positive or negative at the time. They just want to know how many places from 0 would you find it. Okay? So negative 4 is 4 places. Positive 12 is 12 places. There's a difference between absolute value and opposites. Comparing and ordering. Let's go to page 36. We'll do a bunch of this together, just orally. Number 1, what's the opposite of negative 1? Say it. 1. Opposite of negative 8. Opposite of 15. Opposite of 11. Of 90. Negative 72, the opposite. Opposite of 21. Opposite of negative 14. Absolute value of 10. Absolute value of negative 11. Absolute value of negative 16. Absolute value of negative 1. Absolute value of 4. Okay, very good. Compare using less than, greater than, or equal to. Number 21. 0 is greater than negative 2. Negative 6 is less than negative 3. Negative 14, less than positive 14. 24, negative 23 is less than 0. Okay? Any questions there? Okay? Your worksheets. Very much review. Okay, 1-6. Name the integer represented by each point on the number line. Where would we find point A? Good. Negative 8. 7 through 14. Ooh, they give us some, at least some that look a little bit different. Let's look at number 9. Number 9 wants to know the absolute value of a positive 5. How does that compare to the absolute value of a negative 5? Yes, equal. Very good, because they both represent a value of 5. Okay. Numbers 15 through 20. Underline the part in the directions where it says graph each integer and its opposite on the number line. So if I'm doing number 15, not only am I going to graph the -9 by putting a point on it and labeling it underneath as -9, I'm also going to find its opposite, which is a +9, and put a point on that as well. Is it wrong if you don't put the opposite? Yes. Is it wrong if you don't use a point? Yes. Is it wrong if you don't label your point? Yes. So make sure you do all those things. 21 through 30, find each absolute value. Okay. What do you do with number 24? What do you do with number 24? (24) is -2 plus 5. What is -2 plus 5? What's the absolute value of +3? 3. Simplify what's on the inside and find the absolute value of that. Okay? Then 31 to 36, write an integer to represent each situation. For example, number 31, the gain of 5 yards plus 5. Okay. So 1 through 36. Worksheet 1-6, 1 through 36. Okay, it should give you a good